Well, so now I want to bring to the stage someone who was utterly pivotal in making today's event and this evening's dinner and screening all possible. Olivier Francois, Chief Marketing Officer for the Chrysler Group and the head of the Fiat brand, is, in my view, the Quentin Tarantino of the marketing world. Now, you all know his ads, or you will when you see them, some of them, because they're the only ads really that people talk about and remember. His memorable campaigns include the 2011 Emmy Award-winning Super Bowl ad, Born of Fire with Eminem, followed by the 2012 Super Bowl ad starring Clint Eastwood, both a brilliant call to arms for Detroit's rebirth. Then there was Operation Safe Return, which you'll hear more about in a minute, honoring America's heroes when they return home from war. These ads are much more than ads. They pack such an emotional wallop that they develop cult followings and have become viral phenomena. Of course, this year we saw the incredible So God Made a Farmer, a moving ode to farmers and America's agricultural heritage, which reached over 10 million viewers in its first week. Olivier and the Ram truck brand vowed a donation for every view, and they ponied up $1 million to support farmers and reduce hunger across the country. Then there are the new Durango ads featuring the ridiculously hilarious Will Ferrell in character as Ron Burgundy, which are taking the internet by storm as we speak. You always know an Olivier ad because it has attitude, humor, sex appeal, and power. He was our founding sponsor for the Hero Summit last year because of Jeep's powerful connection to commitment to our vets. We have him to thank for his support in making today's summit and this evening's screening possible. And he's here now just to tell you for a minute how he's followed through on the commitments to veterans in the 12 months since our first summit. Let's take a look at some of his great work.
There will be a seat left open, a light left on, a favorite dinner waiting, a warm bed made. There will be walks to take, swings to push, and baths to give. On your block, at the school, in your church, because in your home, in our hearts, you've been missed. You've been needed. You've been cried for, prayed for. You've been the reason we push on. Half the battle is just knowing this is half the battle. Because when you're home, we're more than a family. We are a nation that is whole again.
Washington, we'd like to offer our thanks from Detroit because the piece you just saw was not inspired in Detroit. It was probably inspired here. It was inspired by this summit. It was inspired by you. I mean, not just beautiful words, not the music, not the image even. It was the urgency, the sense of duty, the necessity to honor those who serve. All this was inspired by you. So a year ago, I came to DC for three reasons to our Exactly Barry dealers. Same reasons. First, for Tina. Second, for the values we share. And last, because for Jeep, with its heritage, its history, its DNA, we felt that it was the right thing to do. Okay, this year is different. because today we know that it's the right thing to do. Now it's clear, this room and this event create a unique sense of urgency. I remember last year I got totally caught up in a moment, which, by the way, is dangerous because typically this is how you end up making promises you can't keep. So on my way here, I checked out a speech I gave last year to see what kind of imprudent promise I made. Turns out I said that if you have another summit, I'll come back with tangible proof that we took action. Luckily, we left here and we got the ball rolling. We partnered with the USO. We convinced Oprah to join us. We came up with a plan we called it Operation Safe Return. And we made a video that became, almost by accident, very important for the Jeep brand. You know, the video touched our dealers. We shared back in September last year, and they really demanded that we put it on the Super Bowl. And as a chief marketing officer, that news was a blessing. After all, and to Tina's point, Eminem, Clint, Paul Harvey's Farmer are tough acts to follow. But this OSR spot proved on the biggest stage in the world that nothing moves us like honoring those who serve. The spot became a rally cry, not just for Jeep, not only for people in our building, but for all of Americans. A commitment to those who serve, a commitment that we would welcome them home. So I promise to come back and report what we did. By we, I don't mean us as in Chrysler and Jeep. I also mean the USO for the guidance and the true heroes for bringing us all together. So roll the video, please. So you see, what makes this initiative really special is not just paying tribute to the heroes. After all, as Oprah said in the video, half the battle is knowing that this was only half the battle. I mean, half the battle is there, wherever duty calls. And half the battle is here, where the mothers and wives, sons, fathers, husbands, friends, and relatives give support. So today we wanted to honor the heroes at home, which is why together with Summit, together with Tina, and together with the USO, we thought about an initiative about awarding, recognizing someone, not a hero in uniform, but one who acted as such from behind the scenes. That's why we partnered with the USO again and provided them with a Jeep Wrangler for one such individual. It's actually, as I tell you before, it's a very small token of our appreciation. But I think it makes sense for a brand that was born to carry heroes, right? So it's my honor on behalf of the Jeep brand and the USO to do that for one of our heroes at home. So roll the video, please. So I don't know where is Norm. Congratulations, Norm.
Norm.
Hey. come here. I think we've all been moved by your generosity, so now it's time to award this generosity. Alan, please join me on stage to present the keys.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Olivier. Thank you to the Daily Beast, and thank you to Chrysler for this partnership. And thank you for the opportunity to support families and support troops through your generosity. 27,000 volunteers around the world do that every day to support troops and families. And Norm, on behalf of the Jeep brand and in partnership with the USO, I'm proud to present to you these keys to this 2014 Jeep Wrangler Freedom Edition.
Take a picture. Yeah. It's deserved.